Azreal. Okay. Alright. So, welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner. Classic, lesson known classic. This episode number 2820. Doubleshot number 2714. First up we have is the final trade to discuss for Harley Quinn. Volume 4. Called Vengeance Unlimited. Which collects issues 2638 of Harley Quinn Volume 1. Brand new writer for these issues, Andy Limrin. He basically rewrited for these issues. Violence Limited is basically the story arc we have from issues 26 to 30. It's a 5-part story arc. And of course, yes, it's Harley Quinn. It's basically Harley. It's basically like, of course, get a flashback with a Joker in here. It's Harley doing her own thing, kind of, but still interesting. And ooh, we have a green little secret. Yeah, it's a standalone issue called Who Steals from a Thief. It is mostly put just Harley just doing whatever the heck she wants, like going to the casino. Not much happening here, per se. Yeah, 31 is basically just a standalone issue. 32, A Night to Remember. Yeah, her going to Chinatown. Year of the Rat. Oh, and by the way, this issue came out in 2003. Maybe it was Year of the Rat. Yeah, it's just a standalone issue of course, Joker kind of get involved here. It's okay. Then we have Behind Those Blue Eyes. I believe this is a multi-part that kind of almost ends the series. It's more Harley just doing crazy stuff here. The book ends with basically her going back to Arkham Asylum. Okay book. Nothing really terrible here, but I kind of miss Carl Kessler. It's a shame he left for 25 issues because the book was really good to him. And then, of course, we had this last year just okay. I'm going to give the book roughly a 9 out of 10. Alright? Actually, no, I'm going to give it 8. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 because it's just okay. Alright, so next up we have is basically Azreal. Issue 62 to 75. I seem like pretty good number in that. Yes. Oh, and by the way, Azreal is in this costume for one issue and then he's back to his original costume. Yes. So this is right after No Man's Land. It's got first the rest of your life. And Azreal basically just... Well, basically Batman kind of disowns it because he allowed someone to die during the events of No Man's Land. So yeah, after this one issue of wearing this costume, a costume he's worn for a little while, and then like not long after this, he switches back to his original costume. He actually keeps on for a couple issues. Yeah, he does not officially switch it back until like issue number... I think it was like 64. After like actually it was like 2 issues. So after 2 issues of wearing the basically the new costume he got, basically it switches right back to the original costume, the costume that Joker decided to design for him. And of course, basically it's written where the guy sees like take off the mask. He does not like the suit at all. And he's someone that he's not doing. Of course, Huntress is here appearing in these issues, and it's an interesting time here with the Huntress. And of course, Batman shows up here too. Because of course he does. Yeah. More stuff with his supporting cast. There's mention about Order Sanctum Mob, which was destroyed back in issue 30. And Cassandra Cain shows up. And wow, it's like basically the artist made Cassidy Cain a little bit older than she actually is. I mean, she's supposed to be about 19 at this point in time. Here she looks like she's in her 20s. Yes. And I do appreciate her show up here too. Uh, though you might be thinking, did she have an ongoing serious period of time? Yes, she did. Then we deal with a plane crash in this issue. And it would lead to a whole weird thing here of like Azreal versus Azreal for the next few issues. Yes, seriously. That's the plot there for like it's like Azreal fighting off against a doppelganger of his. Yep, and then he is still dealing with the Azreal imposter and going back to his of course we still deal with the Azreal imposter. That's a major plot thread for a lot of these issues. And then we get a 3-part story called The Prophet, starts issue 70, wraps up at 72. And then we have another 3-part story for issue 73 to 75. Basically, for Prophet, it's like Azreal in the desert for a few issues. '73 is known as Losses. It's basically him coming back to Gotham being in the desert for a few issues. And it culminates basically in issue 75, which is a double-sized issue, and it's noteworthy for being the final issue of the inker who worked on this book. Yes, I spoke to him about this, because I have actually met the inker who actually inked this book. James Pushy, I met him. He inked this book for the first 75 issues, and this very issue here was the last issue inked for this series because he never did any more. The rest of the book was inked by somebody else. So, interesting way, of course, Sir Carrillo basically took over the artwork here. Interesting stuff here with this book, but not a lot to talk about here for this one. Just some interesting stuff here, but we're getting very close to the very end of this book. We have roughly, not 25 issues left, but roughly 24 something else. So we get a couple more rounds this one, and then we're pretty much done with Azreal Volume 1. Then with Volume 2, which that one I think very long. Given the fact there's only 12 issues for that one, and that'll be done with Azreal. Okay? So yeah, that's a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the like button. Well, might be one more Comic Corner today. Maybe. Okay, next view. Bye.